Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Just taking a quick look at Verasity here. As we can see, as always, please do like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Go ahead and do that now before we begin. And now without further ado, we can take a look at the charts here. As you can see, for Verasity, over the past few days, we've had a very nice move off of that low. Bitcoin having an absolute mega giga pump from around 25k to over 30k in the space of a few days. Probably 3 or 4 or 5 days. This week having a very nice move for Bitcoin. Obviously a lot of bullish news coming out about that potential BlackRock ETF and all that good stuff. Hedge funds supposedly piling in, and we can see here right now that Verasity has benefited from that little move as well. I did say down here that we were probably going to see a bounce. I had a long position ready at this low of the descending wedge here at around 1/4 of a cent. And you can see just how nicely we have actually bounced to the upside here. A very nice trade overall. Basically, I basically picked the exact bottom here, didn't I? We got a little bit of a bounce here and then flew to the upside. I took my profits at that 0.23 Fibonacci, where I thought we'd probably get a little bit of resistance, but we've just continued to the upside like an absolute monster. I need to pull this Fibonacci in a bit so I can actually see what the levels are when I'm a bit closer. Just make sure that's lined up with the bottom. There we go. So you can see that 0.23 Fibonacci, obviously it was that previous level of support flipped into resistance here. So I was thinking it'd probably be resistance here as well, but looking like we've actually run up and back inside of the descending wedge here. And you know, potentially if I just adjust this a little bit so it's a bit more, you know, you would say in the right place there, exactly in the right place. You can see we've actually come up and touched the top of the wedge, which is cool. So we're continuing to compress down inside this wedge, currently sitting at around a fifth and a half of a cent. God, I hate these tiny little what are they, units, tiny little units that Verasity are in. It's very ridiculous to say, isn't it? A fifth and a half of a cent, basically over 1/2 a cent now, which was that 0.23 Fibonacci touching the top of the descending wedge, continuing to lead to compression. You can see here big run up, compression, and then if we do get that nice little breakout, if Bitcoin does continue to be bullish, we could be looking at something like this, which I think would take us at least up towards that 2 cent level and the 0.618, which is yet to be tested in this bear market. Obviously things looking very nice right now for a potential continuation to the upside in the market for a lot of things, but we can see here obviously we've got that clean breakout of the bear market resistance for Verasity, which we had ages ago. Now a nice little bit of compression, looking quite bullish after this back test of these previous levels of structure, combined with, you know, continuing to the downside here in the wedge. And right now I am just waiting and seeing what happens next. Took a nice little trade here and now waiting to see if we can get any more smart and, you know, good entries. I probably think Bitcoin have a little bit of retracement after, you know, coming up and hitting that 31-ish K level again. That swing high resistance that it was at before. So realistically, I'd probably expect Verasity here to have a little bit of a retracement as well if that's the case. But overall, feeling very good about the markets right now. They are heading in the right direction in my opinion. And now I'm just waiting and seeing what happens next. So that is it for today, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching indeed. Please do like and subscribe, get involved in the content, leave a comment down below and become a member, and I will see you in the next video.